What's happening, everybody? Welcome to Amka Podcast. And today I'm about to share with you what the most billionaire, the number one billionaire in the world, had to say on what's happening in Palestine and Israel. And that is Elon Musk. I mean, and the question is, if it was you, what would you think Elon Musk will be saying about this? And he's been involving himself into some charity organization for so many years, and he is what he has to say about what's going on. So let me just play in it, and then you can hear him. Elon Musk.
War is going on today, and to see what the path to peace could be. How do you hope the current war in Israel and Gaza comes to an end? What path do you see that can minimize human suffering in the long term in that part of the world?
Well, I think that that part of the world is definitely like if you look up there is no easy answer in the dictionary. It'll be that like the picture of the Middle East, in Israel especially. So there is no easy answer. Or what my this is strictly my opinion of is that
What's funny is like when I was watching this video. Actually, I was I was laughing because look, man, I'm laughing because I'm laughing. It's not because I'm happy, but I am laughing because it's very hard to answer this question, and you shouldn't be taking people for a joke when they are about to answer this question because I can tell you what's going on right now. Nobody wants it. No one. Even the people that they want power the most, they don't want to kill. That's what you need to know. And in somehow, I feel both sides, and I see like it's a little bit more complicated than what you are thinking. And that's why in this scenario, you shouldn't be taking any case because it's very hard, but easy for those who have felt it before. And it's crazy, man. Let's hear him out.
uh, the goal of Hamas was to provoke an overreaction from Israel. They obviously did not expect to have a military victory, but they really wanted to commit the worst atrocities that they could in order to provoke the most aggressive response possible from Israel, and then leverage that aggressive response to rally Muslims worldwide for the cause of Gaza and Palestine, which they have succeeded in doing. So the counterintuitive thing here, I think that the thing that I think should be done, even though it is very difficult, is that I would recommend that Israel engage in the most conspicuous acts of kindness possible. Everything. That is the actual thing that would thwart the goal of Hamas.
So, in some sense, the degree that makes sense in geopolitics, turn the other cheek, implemented.
It's not exactly turn the other cheek, because I do think that there's, I think it is appropriate for Israel to find the Hamas members and, either kill them or incarcerate them. Like that something has to be done because they're just going to keep coming otherwise. But in addition to that, they need to do whatever they can. There's some talk of establishing, for example, a mobile hospital. I'd recommend doing that. Just making sure that there's food, water, medical necessities, and just be over the top about it and be very transparent.
I mean, to be honest with you, this is what I don't understand. Why would you send so much aid to the people of Gaza, but you refusing to stop war? Like, do you have any answer to that question? Please drop it in the comment below because I don't understand. You're sending food, you're sending medical aids and all those things to Gazans, but you are refusing to stop the war. I mean, it's like beating someone and then give him food and then keep beating them, keep beating them. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't not understand this. Well, like I say, it's complicated. It's not for me to understand. It's not for you to understand because it's been there. When you're trying to do research about this topics, you're gonna see like history. I don't know. Maybe they should just drop us a history course like from the beginning of the world, where it was like Palestine and Israel and all those kind of things. Because in somehow it's becoming a little bit complex and complicated than you felt to explain. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Aren't. So it's that people can't claim it's a trick. Like just put a webcam on the thing. All 24/7.
Deploy acts of kindness.
Yeah, conspicuous acts of kindness that are unequivocal, meaning they can't be somehow, because Hamas will then their response will be, oh, it's a trick. Therefore, you have to counter how is not a trick.
This ultimately fights the broader force of hatred in the region.
Yes, and I'm not sure who said it. It's
So here's the thing: people are saying the Hamas they tricked the war. It's like they declared a war against Israel, and in other terms, you see like people been saying that they've survived Israel for 76 years old. Every single day they were stopped, they were accused, they were, I mean, like mistreated. I don't know, you know. So everybody has his own allegations from this side to this side, and Israel, you come a long way to say Palestinians they are terrorists. I really don't believe in terrorism about that, because a country, because somebody is replicated in a way means they were a cause. They will never going to be a smoke without a fire. I do believe in that. Um, so they are saying they have a mentality of like, you know, trying to attack them, and then they are defending themselves. Israel is known as the best military powerful regime in the world. How can the people of Gaza interrupting your peace? I don't understand. Do you have that knowledge? Please drop it in the comment below. And this thing is just gonna going on and on and on and on.
saying, but an eye for an eye makes everyone blind. Now that neck of the woods, they really believe in the whole eye for an eye thing. But I mean, you really have, if you're not going to just outright commit genocide, like against an entire people, which obviously would not be acceptable.
You understand?
Really
it's finally is opening up. Elon Musk is just opening up, and to be truth, he's telling the right thing. You know, people don't want to mention this, but Elon Musk has done it.
Commit genocide, like against an entire people,
Let's
which
go.
obviously would believe in the whole eye for an eye thing. But I mean, you really have, if you're not going to just outright commit genocide, like against an entire people, which obviously would not be acceptable to really should be acceptable to anyone.
That's it.
Then you're going to leave basically a lot of people.
You cannot just kill the whole city of cartels. Let's say, like, for example, Trump built a wall against the Mexican cartels. He never go to the Mexico City and kill everyone. That's not how it works. I mean, I live in Cape Town where there is a bunch of taxi drivers. They do bring some bullshit all around town, and then you're gonna see like people won't be going to work for 2 to 3 days, even a week. But you cannot just go to Kailicha, to whatever locations they're coming from. You say we're gonna kill all of you because of those people that they've started the strike. You know, I don't believe in that thing. I call it crap sometimes. It's not like I'm trying to be biased. I don't believe the ANC in 1990 something they were terrorists. I don't believe in that. I don't believe Julius Malema, EFF, economic freedom fighters, they are terrorists. No, I don't believe in that. When they take actions against some people, I mean, people saying they are, people can manipulate, people can translate the word in whatever they want to hear there, but they don't call people terrorists. So, uh, well, fortunately, uh, Elon Musk has denounced it. Like, I mean, the genocide, the biggest genocide we saw actually, it's the one in 1994 in Rwanda. Almost 1 million people were killed. And as the Prince of Saudi Arabia said, we are waiting for the numbers of people when there will be 100,000 people being killed. That's where the world is going to decide, like, who is a genocider and who is not, who want to bring the world to the World War III and who is not, because the world is going to stand up. So asking Elon Musk this question, and he's actually giving you the right answer. You cannot just crucifying, genociding the world people just because of what some bunch of people did. And what those bunch of people did, they did it for a cause. So what's the cause? That's where the question is, like, you got to trace back the history, right?
Alive who subsequently, hate Israel. So really the question is like, how, for every Hamas member that you kill, how many did you create?
Mm-hmm.
And if you create more than you killed, you've not succeeded. That's the.
Do you understand him? For every Hamas member you killed, how many Hamas did you create? You actually bringing up a revolutions of Hamas, because this is gonna go for generations over generations. And for me here, I don't think Israel were thinking right, trying to wipe the entire people, the entire population, by think that you're gonna wipe them, but you're creating the beast.
The real situation there. And it's safe to say that if, if you kill somebody's child in Gaza, you've made at least a few
More Hamas.
Hamas members
Exactly.
who will die just to kill an Israeli. That's the situation. So, but I mean, this is one of the most contentious subjects one could possibly discuss. But I think if the goal ultimately is some sort of long-term peace, one has to look at this from the standpoint of, over time, are there more or fewer terrorists being created?
That's it. That's it. I mean, what do you have to say about Elon Musk? Was he right? Was he wrong? For me, I think he had to say what he had to say. I mean, the three major words that I got from him: when you're killing Hamas or when you're killing Palestinians, you are creating more Hamas members, and you got to stop the genocide. You can't just kill like um you can't just kill like people and you expect to be free. I mean, like, that's it for today, man. If you have any comment, drop the comment below. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please hit the button, subscribe, activate the bell notification so you cannot miss one of our episodes every single day. And that's it. Cheerio.